the Heights, the new musical film, is now out in theaters. This is this story about a young man who works at a store on the corner of Washington Heights in New York City, and he has aspirations and dreams, and now the community are banding together to create their own dreams and hopes, and basically big musical festival of fun, entertainment and enjoyment. So I'm going to tell you guys exactly how I felt about this film, but let me know in the comments below, what did you guys think of In the Heights? Did you love it? Did you hate it? Or did you just have mixed reaction about it? Did you think it was decent? Let me know below. Smash that like button, hit subscribe as well, and let's jump into this review. Perfect. Okay, so In the Heights, this is a new musical film. There is a musical. I didn't know anything about this until I saw the trailer and that. I thought, you know what? I have been watching some musicals, like some sort of musicals in here and there that, you know, I'm not really the musical type of guy that goes and watches these films. But after like the likes of like a Rocket Man and, you know, all those type of films where they get you up and you're kind of like jumping around, you're enjoying your moment, you're in the moment with the music, and I thought, you know what? I'm going to give this one a go. I'm going to give it a go and I'm going to watch it and I'm going to see if it gives me that sort of vibe and that enjoyment as well. Now, I have to say, this isn't probably the movie for me, to be honest. I think it's a decent film, but I don't think it's anything outstanding. I don't think it's one of the worst films by any stretch of the mean. It's entertaining, but it's also got its problems that I have with it. So, for instance, I think for one, this is way too long. There was, it dragged and dragged and dragged and dragged and dragged for me. It got towards the end of the film where I looked at the time and I was like, holy crap, I still got half an hour to go. It just felt like it was dragging constantly on. I felt like there was a lot of things in this movie that I felt like were just not, like, right in the right place. I thought there's one particular song that I think with his mother, I think it's his mother, like his caregiver, that I thought you could cut that out. I think that whole song could be cut out. I don't really think you necessarily needed that. And that was a good, like, 5 minutes that I was just sitting there and I was like, can we cut this out? I think that it just runs too long. I think the pacing throughout the film, it has its issues. There's moments where it's like rapid, entertaining, quick, boom, 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 boom. You're in it. And next thing you know, it's dragging, it's slow, it's boring. And I'm kind of sitting there like, can we pace and move this forward? And it feels like it's just taking so long. And I think one of the reasons for that is, something that I think is a major problem in this film as well is there's so much going on. And I don't mean by like so much going on screen, the subplots of all the characters. I think there's too many subplots. There was points where I was confused to what was actually happening and what was going on, just because there was so many subplots throughout this whole film. There's like, what, 4 or 5 main characters that we follow, and it just gets so messy and just, it doesn't work for me. And I'm kind of sitting there and I'm like, well, why do I need to see this particular moment or for this character? What is this character's, there's like a group of girls, and to be honest, I don't really understand why they got so much focus in this, because their whole characters, one, I don't find them interesting at all, and I thought they were quite annoying, and two, their whole story has no relevance on the main story of the main guy we are trying to follow. And I was kind of like, why? Why are we focusing on them? They don't need, their subplot doesn't matter. There's only really 2 subplots that I care about. There's another subplot there that I was kind of like, okay, it's just there. But the 2 main subplots were the ones that I was there for, and I felt like having those other subplots really took away from the main plots that we were supposed to be, the main characters we were supposed to be focusing on. I thought that were taken away, and it just didn't work for me. I think there was just too many things going on. As we say that, another thing that I don't, this is just me personally, I thought the message behind it about being hope, chasing your dreams and everything like that, I love that message. I thought that was really, really good, really powerful stuff. It's awesome to see because I think you should all follow your dreams no matter what. Go for it. Do it. Don't let anyone or anything hold you back from getting there. However, I sort of feel like the ending sort of conflicts with that whole message. And I didn't like the ending. I thought it kind of contradicted what they were trying to say about chase your dreams and stuff like that. And it felt like the ending just didn't work for me. They gave me all this hope about, yes, follow your dreams, do it, do it, do it. And then it's like, just settle and just have a version of your dream rather than have your actual dream. And it kind of sort of like, I don't want to spoil it, so I don't want to try and go too deep into it. But I just feel like it contradicted the message it was trying to send out by having that ending. That's just me though. That's just what it worked for me. However, let's get into some of the positives. I have to say, some of the musical numbers in this are absolutely fantastic. And I was on my feet basically, jumping around and dancing with them. There is some great music in this. The first song that we open up to with him, I love that. I love how the whole, like, I have to say, this is a beautiful looking film. It is gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. The cinematography is fantastic. Everything about it looks absolutely stunning. But the performances of the dancing, the big dance montages of them in the streets and that were absolutely spectacular. And they were great. And they were the best moments. I thought they were the best moments. I really engaged in them. I thought it was cool to try and tell the story through that. While I don't think it worked all the time, but it did work most of the time. And I really enjoyed that. I thought the performances were great from the cast as well. I have no problems with any of their performances. They really were good. Some of the characters, like I said, a bit annoying. Didn't really care for. Our main guy, I did care for. I really enjoyed his character, his cousin. I enjoyed their dynamic. I enjoyed the love interest for him as well. I thought it was great. There's a lot here to like. I don't think it necessarily was executed quite well. Whether or not the musical itself is actually better, I don't know. I'm not really into that stuff, so I don't know. This is just me viewing it as a viewer who isn't necessarily a musical type of guy. But I gotta say, it's a decent film. I would recommend seeing it. Especially if you really like musical films, I think you're gonna love this film. And I think a lot of people will love it. I thought the whole messaging, everything about that was cool. It was awesome. I had fun. I gotta admit, I had fun. Apart from some of the problems I had, I did majority of the time have fun. I just wish it was cut down a little bit more, or the pacing was picking up in certain parts. But overall, I enjoyed it. So let me know in the comments below, what did you guys think of In the Heights? Did you love it? Did you hate it? Smash it down below. Smash that like button, hit subscribe as well, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.